अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूँ रुदाबा सिस्टरहुड नेटवर्क से और आज हमारी गेस्ट है मिस कायनात, जो कि मॉन्टेसरी से ताल्लुक रखती हैं और उनके फील्ड के बारे में आज कुछ जानेंगे और हमारे साथ है।
Please tell about yourself, your profession, and your working experience.
My name is Kainat and I'm an early years teacher, and I've been in this field since for past around 8 years now. I'm a trained Montessori director as well, and I've just completed my TESOL certificate, and I am currently pursuing child psychology.
Okay, Kainat, tell me, what is the teacher responsibility in keeping child safe?
I think as an adult, as a second most immediate adults that makes a contact in a child's life, right after their parents and relatives. I think we teachers are highly responsible and accountable for child safety. And I feel that teachers, since we live in an era where we are exposed to so much of negativity, violence, abuse, so it is very essential for us to provide that kind of environment in which the child is not only safe but also learn the techniques to face these kind of situations.
What motivated you to become a teacher?
A part of my inspiration comes from my own life experiences, because first half of my life, for example, my elementary school, the other half that I came across teachers who were pretty considerate, they were flexible, they were incredible teachers. So they played a huge role in inspiring me to be a teacher I am today.
Okay, Kainat, can you share an example of a challenge you faced as a teacher and how did you resolve it?
I think apart from academics, I find the most challenging kids I came across were the ones who would emotionally shut down themselves and would not open up to adults, especially their teachers when they go in a new environment, or maybe when they are suffering from a past trauma. So I came across a student like that who had speech issues, so and was not willing enough to open up to everyone, and to an extent that he would not even show his emotions. So it took me a lot of time to create a bond with him. So what I used to do is that I used to observe him a lot. As an early years teacher, we are trained to be observant. So I used to observe him a lot, take anecdotes, come up with something that can be attractive to him. How I find out that he's very good in drawing, and he's very expressive through it. So I started inculcating a lot of activities in my lessons through which, he can draw and express. And Alhamdulillah, by the end of the year, I was able to talk to him. He started opening up to me. He started using emotions in his daily life. He started, when he was happy, he would express, he would cry. So this is how somehow his healing phase started.
Tell us of your strengths and weaknesses.
So one of my biggest strength is that I don't know how to give up. So if I want to try out something, if I want to achieve something, I'm a very goal-oriented person. I'm going to try till the last. Until unless I achieve that, I'm going to exhaust my brain, use complete 100% of my intellect to come up with anything that can help me in achieving that goal. Another thing as my strength would be that I like facing challenges. I like to try out new things to get better experience. Apart from that, my biggest weakness is procrastination. I'm a person who really needs deadlines to work hard. It creates kind of pressure around me so that I can work fast. So I am currently working on overcoming that. So I'm currently being interviewed by Sisterhood. They are content creators, and if you look at their content, you will be able to get awareness over a lot of things and information as well. So stay tuned to them, follow them, like them.